They just tripping. And shout out to Uptown. You know how I do it. Just a kid from Uptown. Yo, gotta talk through the intro. Trying to get. I'm the only guy doing that. Man, I can talk through my intro plan. Man, I don't need to let that play. Yo, this your boy Mo Young. Taking to you live from the Young Man. We got an action-packed show for you today, man. We got a lot of topics. But you know I can't do it without my ace, man. Look, the man with the theme music, I can't find it today. So screw this theme music. I might let it play when he come on, man. But man, he is my boy, Toooo Nasty.
Yeah.
Yo, couldn't find your
Wow.
theme music
Damn,
today.
man.
I gotta find it. They don't want me to be great.
I don't need it, dog. You know what time it is. Fuck, I don't need it. Business time, man. Let's talk this shit. You heard me?
Let's talk, man. You know, we'll get to it. But man, how you feeling on the day, man?
Man, look, I don't want to speak on my day, man. Let's put some positive energy out today. Let's talk this sports. You heard me?
I mean, you know, it's all right that I heard you almost got, you know. Y'all might lay hands on somebody today, bro. What's going on?
Nah, I wasn't gonna let it go that far, man. But you know, it's just people do unnecessary shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? When a simple opening in your mouth can save a whole lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Some people just like to go out their way to start shit when no shit need to be started. You dig? But man, you know, I swept that under the rug. You know what I'm saying? Handle it, moved on. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Keep it pumping.
Oh yeah, of course, man. But the first topic, man, you know, was near and dear to both of us, bro. Basketball is back. So I know you was against the season. On many shows, you said the season need to be canceled. It need to be thrown away with. Just go start over next year. How you feel about the basketball? You know, about basketball being back.
Hey, bro, look, man, I'm gonna just enjoy it while it's popping. You know what I'm saying? But just like with baseball, you know what I'm saying? This is the least contact sport out of anything, and they spreading that shit left and right. So I understand they think this bubble is a great idea, but it's impossible to control this shit. So at the end of the day, I'm just gonna enjoy it while I got it. You know what I'm saying? So you know, shout out to all the cats that's putting that risk on the line, going out there just to entertain everybody around the world. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's gonna last too long, bro. I don't think they're gonna finish the season, but I'm enjoying what I'm getting right now.
Oh yeah, man. But let's first break down the first game of the NBA season. The hometown New Orleans Pelicans versus Utah Jazz. They used to be hometown. So your thoughts on this game? Yeah, I got a big rant on this one. Let you go first. I'm gonna be hospitable and let you go first.
Hey, bro, you know my only thing I'm gonna say about this game is for the Pelicans fans. Y'all just gotta trust the process, man. Y'all want. I understand everybody want to win right now, but this is your future, man. This dude, you looking not just this year, but next year and 10 years down the line with his help. So y'all gotta be patient and let trust what the doctor's telling you because they're dealing with an athlete that you have never seen before. The dude 6'8", he was damn near 300. He 285, solid and explosive, like something you have never seen in somebody that size. So yeah, they taking the cautious route. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, enjoy the few minutes he giving you while they got him on this restriction. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just get ready for the future. Y'all see the future bright. You know what I'm saying? Just take y'all time, relax, and just let it happen, man. Y'all ain't gotta fuss about it, but at the end of the day, I can understand y'all frustration because the dude young, man. Let the young boy ball, but y'all gotta be patient with it, man.
See, bro. My thing about the minutes restriction is, bro, if you're gonna do it at the end of the quarters. Why are you doing it in the beginning of the quarter? You know you don't have a closer on that team. Brandon Ingram is not a closer. Lonzo Ball sure the hell ain't a closer. I don't know. He lost his jump shot. The closest closer you got is JJ Redick, and he can't create his own shot. So what about moving into the last 6 minutes of the game when he can take over a game because the boy had 13 points in 15 minutes? It's almost a point a minute. You all had Utah down, but you had no closer. So if you're gonna put minutes restrictions on a person, like Shannon Sharp said today, man, if you're gonna play in 15 minutes, you might as well not even play. I see 25 minutes. I see that. He been carrying that weight all his life, bro. Look, let the boy ball, man. You trying to get eight place. You're not gonna get eight. Putting him on the bench for 50 for doing crunch time, bro. You're not gonna get eight. You're not catching Memphis. You're not catching nobody if you put him on the if you keep that ball on the bench. I had my doubts about Zion, but I'm like, in today's basketball, they don't want to put nobody on the ball, on nobody. So that's your biggest weapon right there. Zion, they play better with Zion Williamson, bro. They do. They play way better. Me out, they garbage do. So I don't know what Gentry doing. They say he could play 15 minutes. Why are you playing him in the beginning? That's the end. That's my only thing about that.
Hey, bro, I mean, I understand that part. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it makes more sense to put him in with the game on the line, but I guess I'm just gonna look at it from the professional side of it. I'm assuming they're trying to take as much of the intensity out of his minutes as they can by letting him get it out the way. Now I understand you want your best on the field, best on the court with the game on the line, but at the end of the day, 15 minutes seems childish as a restriction anyway, because that's not even 5 minutes a quarter. It should have been minimum 20. You know what I'm saying?
Really childish.
Yeah, like 15, like you ain't even getting a chance to break a sweat with 15 minutes. So, you know what I'm saying? They definitely need up the minutes restriction, but at the same time, I understand the patience in the process, man. You gotta trust the process. Just look how good the Sixers was last year with the process, man. You gotta believe in what you're building, you know what I'm saying? You came up with a plan, run your plan.
Nah, man, I understand trust the process, but don't be stupid in the process. Like you already look, you normally would not be in the playoffs right now if you're the ninth seed or the 10th seed. You wouldn't even be talking about playoffs right now. You in the tournament style thing. You have to make it to 8. So you gotta make those 15, 20 minutes count. Look, you gotta come in there like a blitzkrieg, bro. You gotta go in there. Hey, I need you to get your points in bunches. And I need you to get it at an important points of the game, bro. Like they didn't say 15 minutes. They didn't say you had to pay the first. When every what is it, 5 minutes a quarter, maybe 4 minutes. It's like what are we doing here? Like if he had 4 months off, dog, the knees are relaxed and rested. They've been off for 4 months. How about this? Stop trying to do trick photography, telling us Zion Williamson lost all that weight. Because that picture I shared on the Venom podcast, he looked like he was like a tank. I'm like, damn, he had lost all that weight. He come back out there, he looked like he gained 30 pounds, son. Like, listen, he gained 30. He looked like he gained 30 pounds. And that picture was like 3 weeks ago.
He put on muscle, man. It looked different, when his
muscle. No, muscle. Muscle what?
He got in the gym, man. He in the gym, man. He worked
Bruh,
out.
That's prison muscle. That's prison muscle. That ain't there's no cut up muscle, no lean muscle. That's all bulk. And the bulk from Cheesecake Bistro and all them other places you've been eating. That's the bulk.
Hey, bro, I told you that give him 1 year down here, that boy gonna be over 300, bro. You ain't wanna believe me when I told you that.
Son, he like 330. Zion Williamson is 330. Like he looked like he's bigger than when he left.
Hey man, bro, young boy gonna be all right, man. Just be patient, bro. I think after last night they gonna loosen up them restrictions. You know what I'm saying, and let him loose, bro. So we're gonna see how it go, bro. I got faith in him, bro.
It was a sloppy game, bro. 20 turnovers. That's sloppy. It was a sloppy game, and the least sloppy team won. And then you expect that the first game back, but that shit was sloppy. And Lonzo Ball, you need to go find a shot that you had before Corona hit. I don't know if Corona took your shot, but you looking like LA Lonzo. Looking like LeVar Ball in the stands, Lonzo, man. I don't know if he went back to that ugly that shot he used to do. It looked like he's shooting like that again. Because it looked like he was turning the corner before Corona happened. And then boom, same old Lonzo Ball, bro. You can't put him in crunch time if he can't hit a shot. And then Brandon Ingram, man, he couldn't hit a shot to save his life in the fourth quarter. So like I say, they call him Kevin Durant light. But Kevin Durant makes those shots. There's a difference between
But
Brandon Ingram and Kevin Durant.
but see, the fourth quarter struggles is to be expected right now because it's different when you're working out versus playing real competition for 48 minutes. So them legs got tired on him. That's why he ain't had nothing for you in the fourth quarter. But give him three more games. You know what I'm saying? Let him knock that rust off, get back in the floor. But he gonna get back to what he used to be. I ain't saying he was that nigga like that, but he was alright. He was better than what he showed last night. You know what I'm saying? But that sloppy shit, you know what I'm saying, all that overpassing, that's trying to find that chemistry again, man. When you take that much time off, it's like starting training camp all over again. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got give it 2 or 3 games, it's gonna get back to the basketball that we used to seeing. You know what I'm saying? They just gotta knock that rust off.
Yeah, I understand that. But that's what you need the young energy player. That's what you need your energy player, which is Zion Williamson. When stuff is going downhill, you put that big bull in there and let him run over people a couple times. He look like a fullback when he dip that shoulder. He look like a damn fullback running over somebody. He look like he
Right.
ball from longest yard. He look like Stone Cold Steve Austin on longest yard running over people. But
That,
I'm just
that
saying,
my dog
you
Bobby
need
Henry, man.
you look like Derrick Henry out there. I'm just saying, bro, look, put that young bull in there, let him wreck shop. That's what you need to do. And fire Alvin Gentry. He's the worst coach in the NBA. I've been saying that when the Pelicans picked him up. He's not good for young talent. You need to go get Mark Jackson. You need to go get Mark Jackson and shut it down. You got too much talent, Pelicans, to be losing to the Jazz with Rona Rudy over there.
I can't believe I'm even gonna say this shit out loud, bro. Well, we finally agree on something, bro. Mark Jackson would be the perfect coach for that team, though. You know what I'm saying? You put Mark Jackson with them young boys. Y'all think Golden State got good fast? They got everything he need already. He ain't even got to really build this one. Them dude's gonna be good overnight. They gonna be out that 9 seed conversation to 3, 4, maybe even 2 seed conversation. You get Mark Jackson over there coaching them young boys. So I'm kind of ready for you to change the subject because I just agreed with you on some shit.
Man, I'm just saying, bro, it's logic. Mark Jackson with that team. Look, yeah. Right now we're having Elvin Gentry that's like a blind man driving a Ferrari, bro. Like you not going, it's gonna crash. And I tell it to all the Pelicans fans. Look, I'm not a Pelican hater. I root for the home team when they're not playing my Pistons. But you got Elvin Gentry who's a bumbling idiot, man. I'm just saying he is a bumbling idiot as a coach. He's an idiot as a coach. He makes stupid mistakes. And they gave him credit for Golden State's offense. Nah, man, you got a Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. Man, he just shoot it up. There's not much offensive game plan in there. You got two studs like that, and they thought he was going to bring the Golden State offense here. And all it is now Zion Williamson in the game, trash. It's like trash. Like y'all couldn't beat the Jazz, bro. Like y'all couldn't beat the Jazz.
But you can't run a Golden State offense when you don't have Golden State type players. You can do what you
Right
first of
there.
all. Let's keep it 1,000. All Golden State offense is Stephen Clay. Whenever you feel like you want shoot that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's rare that the dudes really gotta sit there and scheme and do all this shit to get shots. Them niggas just run
Like
around all day till they get open. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that when you don't have those kind of shooters. You got young athletes, man. You gotta run. You gotta create an offense to let them dudes move around and run. That's not no half court offense team. Them niggas run. You got young legs, man. They need to run and gun. Let Drew loose. Let Lonzo run. Let Zion run. Let Ingram run. Jackson Hayes come. Let them young boys run. You got got to build something to make them use them dudes' talent, man. And he can't do that. You know what I'm saying? But they really, to me, bro, I think they really just need one knockdown shooter. And
Got JJ Redick
man, you know I was about to shit on him. Fuck JJ Redick, man.
because he's from Duke. But we know
That's
how you feel
problem
about Duke
number
players.
one. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely problem number one, bro. But
Well,
JJ
you hate
Redick
half
ain't
the Pelicans team then.
he ain't that
Half the
good.
Pelicans team from Duke.
Well, you already know. I don't. Well, I don't like. All right, I didn't take that against Zion, even though I hold that against all Duke niggas. But at the end of the day, bro, JJ Redick defensively is a liability to where you don't even want to put him on the court in crunch time because he ain't gonna guard nobody. You know what I'm saying? So you need to get you a shooter that play defense, like that little dude in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, that's what's gonna bring that team to a whole nother level. In the offseason, they need to go get them a good shooter that plays solid defense.
Or a better coach. So they need to get rid of Alvin Gentry.
And Mark Jackson.
I'm just saying, listen,
And
he
Mark
looked
Jackson.
glossed over. His eyes always look glossed over. And I wonder if Alvin Gentry coach drunk. Because
I
his
think,
eyes are glossed over everywhere.
hey,
So,
bro, look, you'll know if you ever see him riding uptown, that'll answer all your questions right there.
say, bro, you don't take too many shots at Uptown. But they had another game, and your brother is in hiding, I heard, after this game. Yeah.
Yeah,
The Lakers versus the Clippers. Somebody find Justin Francois. We don't know where he is. His boy Kawhi got locked up by LeBron in the last second. We don't know where your brother is. But
he not
we'll
hiding,
talk
bro.
about this Lakers and Clippers game, man.
Hey, bro, my thoughts is this, bro. Good win for the Lakers for them mentally, but even with that, they should be taking that with a grain of salt, and they need to come up with a new scheme because you struggle with that team without Hot Wing Lou, you know what I'm saying, and Montrezl Harrell. So what you gonna do with them dudes when they able to sit Kawhi on the bench and won't miss no offense? That it was a good win, but it was a telling win also. Because if you meet the Clippers in the series with Lou Williams, with Montrezl Harrell, you don't get that luxury of having the Clippers struggling on offense when Kawhi on the bench. So yeah, congrats on the win. It was shocking to finally see LeBron play some defense. You know what I'm saying? But in the 7 game series, I still got the Clippers beating the Lakers.
Uh, the thing is with me, they couldn't stop AD. They have no answer for AD. None. The Clippers have no answer for AD. And if AD turn it on like he did in the third quarter, I can see the Lakers winning that series only if he would carry some of that to the fourth. Now that's the only problem I have with Anthony Davis. He was a disappearing man in the fourth quarter. LeBron took over. But I think people give Montrezl Harrell and Lou Williams too much credit. I've been hearing that all day from Skip Bayless and all that. I'm like, listen, they beat him the last time they played him. They beat him with them two in the lineup. So it's not like it was, and it wasn't like they were getting blown out. So that means you got two superstars. Y'all both teams have two of the top 10 players in the league right now. Well, Paul George had that 10th, 11th spot, but they
Yeah,
got
but I said
two.
Paul ish.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Depends on if you like Paul or not. You like one of those people. So you can say at least top 11 players. Yeah, four of the top 11 players in the league. So it's like the teams are even. You got to pull that out, man. And like for to let LeBron get that easy layup at the end of the game, bro. Like, hey, that's for a defensive team. We're supposed to be the best perimeter defense and best defensive team we ever seen. Y'all let LeBron get an easy bunny for the win. And I'm like, nobody jumped up to contest. I'd have fouled him because he can't shoot free throws. LeBron James can't shoot free throws. He's scared of taking free throws. And I'd have hacked him out of Chicago. I would have like Chicago, Detroit Pistons, hacked his out of clothesline his ass before I let
You
him
know
put
that's
up a
what
shot.
y'all do, man. That's what y'all do in Detroit, bro.
Say, bro, look, I would have took him down. His old ass would have been on the ground, bro. And people don't realize, like, you made LeBron do that, now the pressure back on you. So now Kawhi takes the ball up court. You let LeBron James stop you who haven't played defense since he was in Miami. He hasn't played defense since he was in Miami, since he wore number 6. You let a 35-year-old man shut you down. And you supposed to be the man, Kawhi. This is your team. You're supposed to be the man. You're supposed to be the best mid-range game since Jordan. And you let LeBron stop your momentum, and then you kick it to Paul George. And then Paul George, I don't trust him in the fourth quarter at all. I seen him in Oklahoma City and Indiana. I don't trust him. He is horrible in the fourth quarter. You give him the last shot. What you thought was going to happen? The ball should have never left Kawhi's hands.
But you also got to remember, though, if you got Lou Williams, maybe they run a different play. Because offensively, he bringing something that none of them Lakers guards can deal with.
But isn't Kawhi Leonard the man? That's all I've been hearing all year. Kawhi Leonard is the man.
Outside of that second quarter, Kawhi Leonard looked like they didn't wire his circuits together when they put the robot back together. So he had to reboot. You know what I'm saying? He was just looking. I don't know who the fuck that was, what robot they had on the court that game. You know what I'm saying? But in the playoffs, Kawhi Leonard gonna be there. So I'm not concerned about Kawhi.
You're a baller, right? And you like the ball in your hands. You think you the man, right? Don't you want
this ain't about
the ball don't you want the ball in your hands with the game on the line?
All right. So why is this?
Even you got somebody right? You know you can beat. You know you can blow him off the dribble.
Okay.
What you doing?
Even with that, though, how many game winners have you hit?
A few of them. Because I'm the man. I think of myself as the man. Look, it's like the equivalent of Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. But except I'm a more clutch player than Paul George. I think I'm the man. I know I'm the man. So I'm going to take that shot with confidence. It's a difference.
Exactly.
I'm like this. So would you pass that ball to Paul George?
It depends.
Would you pass that ball to Paul George?
It would depend on the play, how they played me, and if I got confidence and knowing that you're gonna go ahead and shoot it with confidence, then yeah, I give you the rock. I ain't got no problem with that. You know what I'm saying?
Did Paul George shoot that with confidence?
Nah, because he didn't. I don't think he was expecting to get the ball. I don't think he was actually ready for Kawhi. He wasn't expecting Kawhi Leonard to pass the ball. Now, I'm also saying this though: if I was Kawhi Leonard and LeBron James on me with the game on the line, I don't give a fuck what nobody else did. I would shoot that shot on him. That's just me. I'm shooting on him.
I've seen countless people hit daggers on LeBron James. Kevin Durant comes to mind. You know what? I'm going to pull it in your face. Wham. And it's like, all I keep hearing is Kawhi Leonard's mid-range game is so great. You didn't try to take him off the dribble. You tried to use your power. You can't outpower LeBron James. The dude is a tank. I ain't gonna take that away from him. But his lateral quickness is not always the best. So I'd have blew by, got to the inside the 3-point line, let it fly. He'd have took it. He's either gonna foul me or I'm gonna hit it in his face. That's how I feel. But it looked like Kawhi was scared of the moment. I don't know if somebody unplugged that robot. I don't know if somebody threw water on that robot. But it's short circuit. It's short circuit. Like, I'm like, what the hell is this play?
You know what? I'm gonna pull out one of my brother's line here, bro. Maybe Kawhi was thinking about the playoffs. He didn't want to reveal what he'll do LeBron with the game on the line in the playoffs, so he held back. You know what I'm saying? Because Kawhi only focuses championship. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be my brother's advocate here, and maybe that's what Kawhi was thinking, because this game don't matter to him. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he was like, all right, I ain't gonna show him everything. I'm gonna save something for when I see him in the playoffs.
I need some yak on that. I need some yak on that answer right there. That's the most nonsensical bullshit I've ever heard. Like,
it's just my checkers, dog.
We're not talking about the same Kawhi Leonard who took a bad shot that bounced 4 times and the ball went in. The luckiest game winner ever. So you don't think he could do that again?
That wasn't a bad shot, though.
That was a bad freaking shot. First of all, he traveled.
Did they call it?
He traveled. And then, second of all, The ball bounced 4 times before it went in. He didn't even know it was going in. But I'd rather that shot than that bull crap he did last night. Because now you don't want to give LeBron James, you don't want to make it feel like he's a front runner. Because that's the best front runner I've ever seen in my life. When things are going great, LeBron is unstoppable. And his teams are unstoppable. When things have trouble, he falls to the wayside. That's why I can't call him the GOAT.
Hey, bro, but that's why he picked J.R. Smith back up so he can blame somebody for what's going to happen in the playoffs.
Man, did JR even play last night?
He touched the court. he touched the court. But at the end of the day, I'm going to put it to you like this, dog. Because you, of all people, going to know I ain't lying. You know when you're balling, there's regular season and then there's a playoff switch. Kawhi got a switch, man. You know, when the playoffs start, y'all gonna see a different Kawhi, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why he don't give a fuck about playing back-to-backs and he pick and choose when he want to play. That man only care about winning a championship. So when the playoffs start, all this conversation gonna be something totally different, bro. Because Kawhi is not taking no pressure.
Man, I don't want to hear that, bro. Like Kawhi cared about championship. Nobody was talking about Kawhi Leonard until he took the Raptors to the championship. Nobody was checking for him. No, nobody was checking for him like they checking for him now. Like everybody knew he was good. He was a top 10 player with a fringe top 10 player. I'm gonna tell you like this. Everybody was talking about Kevin Durant before Durant got hurt. Everybody was talking about like they talking about Kawhi Leonard in the same breath as they were talking about Kevin Durant just a year ago. Like he's the greatest thing since but he's not a great shooter to me. He's not a great shooter to me. I'm just saying, he's not a great shooter. Right. I just know he was a defender. Cool, I respect his defense, all-world defender. But I didn't ever think of Kawhi Leonard as a person that could carry my team, bro. And then he just so happened to have the best supporting cast with the Raptors. Them boys called fire. I don't know. Last year, you know last year them Raptors caught fire.
How did he win a championship with Spurs then? How did they?
They had Duncan. They had Ginobili. They had.
Who?
Did they play LeBron James? Huh?
All the niggas was falling. He carried that team, man.
Man, like he played a mentally weak LeBron James in the finals, and then they came back and beat him. That was a revenge tour. That was a whole revenge tour. Because they lost it the year before.
So much, man, because he knew Kawhi Leonard was going to eventually be the best player in the league, which he is now.
He is not the best player in the league.
When who better?
I'm talking about right now. You talking about acting? Because
right now, who better than Kawhi Leonard?
I'll take Kevin Durant all day if he healthy over Kawhi Leonard. I am taking Kevin Durant. That is the best. That's the most complete player I have seen in a long time. I am taking Kevin Durant over Kawhi Leonard. If you tell me one player to get me a bucket to carry me to a championship, give me Kevin Durant. That's off a pissed off Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Give me a pissed off Kevin Durant.
So, all right, let's examine that, right? So, the year Kawhi Leonard got hurt, that game, he was tearing Kevin Durant ass up. Nobody on the Warriors can do nothing with Kawhi Leonard. If Kawhi Leonard don't get hurt, the Warriors don't go to that championship. Because the Spurs going to be man. Because he was the best player in the game,
bro.
It didn't matter who was on that team. Kawhi Leonard is the best player in the league, and he's been the best player in the league for some years.
And dude is not the best player in the league, bro. Last night showed it.
Bro, Kevin Durant just started playing defense when he got to Golden State.
And listen, and if you want to do this, I'm saying, bro, look, Anthony Davis looked more dominant last night than Kawhi Leonard did.
Hey, bro.
I seen Anthony Davis take over a game and look miraculous. And he ain't had no help anymore.
You seen the replacement, right? I know you seen the movement. Anthony Davis ain't got that. He ain't got that. He ain't got that. Why the fuck you think he ran to play with LeBron? He don't have the heart.
To me, Kawhi could be third or fourth in the league.
Kawhi's the best, man.
I even put LeBron James when he motivated over him. Because when that sucker motivated, like I seen this dude. Look, I can't believe I'm saying this, but when I see LeBron James motivated, this sucker here get superhuman and start making superhuman stuff. So it's like a motivated LeBron James.
I
I'll take over
see Patrick
Kawhi
Beverly
Leonard.
on LeBron James night, and LeBron James couldn't do shit but do a step back three against Patrick Beverly. How can you tell me that's the best player in the league when you are clearly 6 to 7 inches taller than the motherfucker guard you, and you got 60, 70 pounds on it? Why would you shoot a step back three?
I even
That's
take
so
Giannis
good.
sometimes. And sometimes I'm thinking about taking Giannis over
Over who?
Kawhi.
Say, bro,
I would take
and you know
Giannis over him.
I fucks with Giannis. That's my guy.
I will take
But hold
Giannis.
on, man.
Defense.
Giannis is not better than Kawhi, bro.
I
Bro,
said
nobody
I
you
said
name
some
better than Kawhi.
instances I would take it. I said some instances I would take him over Kawhi Leonard.
Okay, but even with that, bro, Kawhi Leonard is the best in the league, man.
I can't think. I don't think there's even the best in the league, bro, because it fluctuates. It fluctuates. It's like
Okay,
it fluctuates.
so
It's like
but last season should have put the icing on that conversation for y'all. When he went to Toronto, y'all didn't even think that people were gonna be in the playoffs before he got there. Then
we
he
know
took
who
that,
be. It was
put
the
them
East.
bitches on
You
their
know.
back, and brought them to a championship, dog.
You mean the same Toronto team that was the number one in the East the year before he got there? You talking about that
Number
one
one, well,
in the East?
man, them people was not good before he got there.
The same Toronto that LeBron destroyed? You talking about that one? You talking about that
Oh,
Toronto? That Toronto that got
he wouldn't destroy.
Dwayne Casey fired.
Hey, well, fuck, that did them a favor. But Kawhi Leonard
I'm
took
just
that team
saying
to a motherfucking title, dog.
that team was not as weak as people thought. That team was not as with that team, and it wasn't really Kawhi Leonard, bro. It was Fred Vliet, who should have been the Finals MVP. That dude hit
Say,
some
bro,
big shots. Kyle Lowry
Lance,
hit big shots, and you know what
Lance
happened?
balled out his mind. I give you that. He
Yeah,
did
I'm
some shit
like,
he
it
didn't even know he could
wasn't
do.
all Kawhi. It wasn't
He
all
didn't even
Kawhi.
know he could do that. But at the end of the day, you know who carried the people, man. Offensively and defensively.
And I put it
Kawhi
this
Leonard
way,
showed his ass, man.
and if who didn't get hurt, your Warriors will have another championship. They couldn't do
Even with
nothing
them, they
with
wasn't
Kevin
gonna, even with Durant, they don't beat them people, man.
Durant. Man, indeed. They was beating them when he
They
was in
don't.
the game.
Man, they do not.
Who
Hey, bro,
was winning when Kevin Durant tore his Achilles? Who was winning the game?
no, the Warriors up like 5 or 6. No, but at the end of the day, you got to remember they was
And he was
even
putting
struggling to get
buckets on.
offense with Durant.
I'm putting this way, listen. Who put buckets on who head? Durant was putting buckets on everybody's head.
And that's cool. All that's cool. But they wouldn't have won that game, regardless.
They would have won that game. And then if Clay didn't get hurt, they was gonna win that game that right there. If Clay didn't get hurt, they was gonna win that game. Because Clay caught fire.
I fucks with Clay. I fucks with Durant. But it wasn't nothing they were gonna do to stop
They
Kawhi
was
from
gonna
winning
win
that game.
that in the game 7. You know the Raptors not winning the game 7. And Oracle,
It wasn't going 7.
it was going 7. If Clay and Durant they get hurt, it was going 7.
Okay. So even when Clay was there, they still couldn't stop Van Fleet. He was balling the fuck out. Let's keep it 1,000.
You
He
heard
was
that?
doing
You
what he
didn't say
wanted when he
Kawhi.
wanted.
You didn't say Kawhi. You said Van Fleet.
Because I wasn't finished yet. I was just starting. You know
Come
what I'm
on,
saying?
Kid Bill.
Pascal Siakam, that trash, was balling out against the Warriors.
You call the man trash? He was an all-star.
Was he all-star this year?
Nah, he wasn't an all-star this year. But he was an all-star
Because he was
last year.
trash. He was an
He was
all-star
also
because
the
he was
most
playing next to
improved player.
Kawhi Leonard. He was all-star because he was playing next to Kawhi. Kawhi brought his game to a whole nother level. All these dudes outside of Serge Ibaka was below level role players. And Kawhi Leonard put him on his back and brought the people to the championship, man. When you ever heard of Fred Van Fleet before that year? What he was doing?
I've heard of Fred VanVleet because he bought the dog on Wichita State to the in NCAA. The last time I heard of him, but yeah, I heard of Fred VanVleet.
You thought you were talking about Flintstone feet every time somebody saying that boy's name, man. Yeah, that dude wasn't nobody before he got with Kawhi, man.
Oh, you know who else who played with Kawhi Leonard? My boy, Magic City Lou. We're gonna change the subject on this. Magic City Lou. Since you also want to talk about excuses for Kawhi, Magic City Lou, why I call him Magic City Lou, he went to Magic City and he said he's going to get some wings. I'm gonna put that in quotes. Wings.
Hey,
you know I've been there. Don't beat me up, baby. Been there, the wings off the chain. Hey, that's before I knew you, baby. Don't come in here and whoop my ass. No. Listen, there are some good wings, but I'm not about to risk my NBA career over them wings, bro. I mean, they have some good wings. You know, they have some great wings at Magic City. But I think, like they said, I think it was Stanley said that, or Charles Barkley, one of them said it. He went there for legs and thighs. He ain't go there for no damn wings. Your thoughts on Magic City Lou?
You know, I gotta play devil's advocate here, bro, because my man said he went for wings. I heard the wings was all the chain.
They all the chain, bro.
But I heard the wings were the visit. So the man said he was there. Might as well stop and get some wings. Now, if he seen some legs and thigh while waiting on the wings, I mean, that's part of the process. You know what I'm saying? But his intention was to get the wings. You know what I'm saying? My only question is,
wings, breast.
Did he get? Was it regular hot wings? Because you can't just say I'm going in no strip club and just get regular hot wings if you knew you was supposed to been in the fucking bubble. That better been some fucking amazing ass wings for you to go ahead and put all that shit on risk. You know what I'm saying? Over some motherfucking wings. I gotta know, dog. What kind of wings did he get?
I heard it might be lemon pepper, bro. Might be lemon pepper or the salty wings, them garlic parmesan wings might have been.
I hope it wasn't lemon pepper, bro. Ain't nothing worth lemon pepper wings, dog. You know what I'm saying? But hey, bro, my dog said he was hungry, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was riding by, he saw the wing, he had to get something to eat, bro. I ain't mad at him, dog.
So that's gonna be the excuse. That's gonna be the excuse if they don't win the championship.
I mean, me personally, I kind of want to see the Bucks win the championship anyway. You dig? So if they don't win, I'm not mad with that. But ain't gonna be the excuse, man. He'll be back for the playoffs. And the only thing I didn't understand is why they made him quarantine 10 days instead of 14 days. I never understood.
Well, I guess because he was gone already for 4. I think he was gone for 3 or 4 days. So.
Okay. I mean, but I've always heard 14 days, 14 days, 14 days.
Me too, but maybe they just calculate, okay, you already were gone for 14 days. I mean, for 4 days. Quarantine another 10 and then come back.
Bro. Well, hey, shit. I hope them wings are worth it.
I'm just saying, listen, I'm a wing connoisseur myself. You see how, I'm a big guy, a bigger guy, a wing connoisseur myself.
Yeah,
but I'm not about to put my, I don't know what you talking about. You fat too. They show your gut. That's why the camera high, because you don't want to show that gut.
I got no gut.
Like I said, I'm not against having a good wing every now and then. A good old fashioned wing. But I'm not about to put my career on the line for the wings, bro. I'm just saying, that's like saying, you know what? Yeah, bro, I gotta go to work. In 5 minutes, but let me go stop at Wingstop and get these wings, bro. I heard these bitches fire as hell.
Hey, bro, but you know what?
I'm about to do that, bro.
When you say it that way, I've done that, man. So I can understand how because I've been on my way to work and be like, you know what, man, fuck it, man. I do want some wings. Let me go stop by Hooters, get them smoke.
That's like you saying, okay. That's like you saying, I'm going to Hooters. You're going to you're in New Orleans. You said I'm going to Hooters. Way in Atlanta.
No. Hey, bro, you know this better than anybody, bro. Certain locations just make food better. You know what I'm saying? So he might only eat
the best wings. So strip clubs make the best wings.
That might be his opinion, bro. Magic City must have the best wings in his eye.
Like I said, I had them before, bro. Don't ask me how I have. Oh,
I
they
ain't gonna ask,
crucial.
bro. Cause
They crucial.
I know you next level, so I'm not even gonna.
No, ain't
I
no
ain't even
next
gonna ask
level
that
nothing.
question.
I used to be next level. I'll give you that. I ain't no next level nothing now. I was a married man now, bro.
Hey, I ain't mad at that, dog. Keep the peace of the house, you heard me?
So now I'm a married man, bro. Oh shit, that's the wrong thing. Like I said, I'm a married man now, bro. I'm about to be married, bro. I can't be doing that. Yo, dude,
So,
everybody get me beat up. So I'm just
so
saying,
I'm
the
glad you
wings
said
are
that.
fire, dog. The wings are fire. I've been there before. The wings are fire. I give him that. I wouldn't leave my job for it, but the
So,
wings are fire. They're
so,
real
so,
fire.
so basically, what you telling me is that's what the bachelor party at. We're gonna get some wings for the bachelor party.
Man, I'm not. I ain't having no bachelor party, man. Not with you. You see what your name say?
Say, bro,
You
why
ain't gonna
you
have my
saying that
woman
like you
kill
don't
me.
trust me, bro? You don't trust
Well,
me,
you
bro.
don't have. You're not gonna have Shell come up in here and shoot me, shooting up everywhere, shooting up Attic City.
Hey, bro, look, man, I'm your real boy. I'm not gonna get you in no trouble, dog. I have never got you in trouble, dog.
I'm not never say never. I'm not gonna do that. Look, listen. I'm not gonna do that because I'm a look. Black men don't go to strip clubs. But let's know I had the wings.
Hey, bro, look, I heard they was good. I wanted to try 'em my damn self, you know.
Say,
So
bro,
I don't mind
they're
that.
pretty damn good. They're pretty. It's a pretty tasty wing, bro. Like it's pretty tasty. Like you would think going to Magic City. Listen, you would think going to Magic City it'll be, oh, you ain't going for the wings, but dude, I go for the wings more than the stripper. The wings are good, bro. There's some good wings, bro.
Hey, bro, that sounds like a
I'm
good
not
night,
gonna
man.
lie to you, bro. I'm your real boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's some good wings, and I can see why Lou Williams went to Magic City. That's why I call it Magic City Lou. Let me show it to you one more time. Magic City Lou, making it rain, Lou. All
Hey,
right.
bro.
What else came out was the NFL 100 list and the BS with this list. Every year is a bullshit list. They need to get rid of it, or not let the players do it because it's nothing but a popularity contest, I believe. And I wanted to hear your thoughts on the 100 list. First, who was overrated on this list?
Uh, well, first of all, outside the most obvious one, which was Drew Brees in my eyes, well, he wasn't even the worst overrated because Jamal Adams. I don't know what fucking season they watched for him. Ain't no fucking way he should have been top 100, and you don't put Kevin Byard on the list. Number one.
Ooh,
Uh,
ooh,
say what?
that's your boy, huh? Your boy to make the list?
Say, bro, they had my boy at like 102 or 103, and I didn't get that, bro, because only other safeties you can have in the conversation last season was Minka Fitzpatrick, because he went to Pittsburgh and just that scheme fit him to the T, and he balled the fuck out. But Jamal Adams, dog, this man is an overrated linebacker playing safety that can't cover to save his fucking life.
They had Jamal Adams at 27.
Like think about that. Like what season did they watch? There's a reason the Jets didn't win no game, and it wasn't all Sam Donald. Them
It's
bitches just
clearly a
got run by.
reason, man.
It was a fucking reason. He overrated. You know what I'm saying? And let's see who else I mentioned yesterday. I mentioned a lot of people was misslotted, but as far as overrated, definitely Drew Brees and Jamal Adams was the biggest ones that stood out to me. You know what I'm saying? That was the ones that glared out at me the most. Because Drew Brees at 12, I don't get that when your backup quarterback in the same offense goes 5-0. You know what I'm saying? So how is it that Drew Brees is 12 when y'all were winning games because of Cam Jordan? And you know I don't like to give no Saints players credit. So if I'm telling you this, you know it's facts. I think they should have switched positions based on that's my thought process. You know what I'm saying?
You want to know who I think overrated? First, I got a couple of them. First, Ryan Tannehill. Why is he even on the list? At 68, not at 100. At 68, Ryan Tannehill is a heap of garbage. I'm not just saying that because that's your quarterback. I'm not saying that because I hate the Titans. I'm saying Ryan Tannehill is a heap of garbage. And all those quarterbacks at Tennessee was a heap of garbage. That was Derrick Henry left, Derrick Henry right, Derrick Henry up the middle. The only reason why y'all made it as far as y'all did. If y'all didn't have Derrick Henry, y'all would have been like the top 10 picks. Ryan Tannehill is garbage.
I don't make this no habit, but I fucking agree with you, bro. Ain't no fucking way he should have been 68. I think they were being sarcastic because we gave him 68 million. You know what I'm saying? So I think
Over
that's why
Larry
they put him at
Fitzgerald.
68.
Over
Hey,
Larry
bro.
Fitzgerald.
That dude didn't belong on the list, bro.
Over Fletcher Cox. Calais Campbell.
On the list.
Myles Garrett.
Well, you know why Myles Garrett was so low. That helmet knocked him down because he'd have been high.
Cooper Kupp. He over Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp got hurt.
He got over Jason Kelsey. Darius Slate. Keep going.
Been on the list.
Look, he's over Levante David. And look, Levante David's a tackling machine. I'll take Levante David over Ryan Tannehill any day.
Any fucking day. Look,
he's over Earl Thomas. I know Earl Thomas got caught up in the cheating scandal, but Earl Thomas ain't got used as Derrick Henry basically baptized this dude, but he's still a better player than Ryan Tannehill.
And that one play was the only reason Earl Thomas was so low, because he talked that shit and then nigga turned him to a lead blocker. But I agree with you, bro. Tannehill did not belong on the list.
And then he's only a spot under Demario Davis, who was an all-pro linebacker for the Saints. You cannot do. He's not. Look, he's in the company of Harrison Smith, Tyler Lockett, Larry Tunsil, and Demario Davis. That's the next people above him. So you put Ryan Tannehill right there? You think he in that caliber of a player?
I'm not putting Ryan Tannehill on the list. But see, that right there is the flip side of it. Because, that's when you start talking about the underrated players.
And then look, also, another one is Ty Gurley. Why is he 51? Them knees are 51.
What Ty Gurley did he do? Yeah, what did Ty Gurley do to even make the list last year? That was another one that got me. I knew it was somebody else.
His knees are 51. But he's not 51. He is overrated. He don't even be overrated. Can't finish the season.
At all.
So you got him over Marcus Peters, over Chris Jones, over Zach Martin, even though I hate the Cowboys to my heart. But he ain't better than that. Over Devontae Adams. They got him over Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams is 57.
What was Devontae Adams?
57.
That's disrespectful.
Devontae Adams is 57. And you want to know the player above Ty Gurley at number 50 is Darius Leonard. So you telling me Ty Gurley is in that group with Darius Leonard, Chris Jones, Marcus Peters, Stephon Diggs, Zach Martin, and Devontae Adams? He is not in there.
Wait. They put Stephon Diggs over Devontae Adams?
Yes. Stephon Diggs is 54. Devontae Adams is 57. I'm looking at the list for you right here.
Bro, all right, let's take the overrated part off, because let's talk about these underrated motherfuckers.
No, I got one more. I got one more. One more. And I hate to agree with you. I swear to God, I hate to agree with you.
Man, agree, man.
But Drew Brees should be like 70. And I'm being real, because Teddy Bridgewater carried that team. That team actually went farther if they'd have been Drew Brees, because that defense was hitting harder. They was running the ball, and we were destroying cats except for Dallas. But everybody else we played, we destroyed without Drew Brees. He is not that valuable anymore. People are still stuck in this nostalgia act of 2006 to 2015. That's not the same Drew Brees. That is not. He can't throw the ball more than 30 yards. I give him 30. I'm being generous because I'm a Saints fan.
Yeah, you being real.
I'm being real generous. And people know I'm a realistic Saints fan. I'm not going to be up there like these other people. Oh, Drew is the best by numbers. Yes, he has great numbers. But if I throw a 10-yard pass to you and you break it for 80, I'm going to get credit for 90 yards. So what don't you? I'm like, what y'all to understand, Drew Brees is overrated. Teddy Bridgewater should have been on the list above Drew Brees because he played the toughest competition. The toughest part of the Saints schedule last year is when Drew Brees got hurt. It was from the Rams until the Cardinals was the toughest stretch of games I've seen the team play. And Teddy Bridgewater not only went 5-0, then you look at he had the team was following his lead. Look, we're gonna punch somebody in the mouth, and we're gonna do it. And then when Drew came back, they became more finesse, and we lost to the Falcons. We lost to the damn 49ers. We got embarrassed by the damn Vikings in the damn playoffs. I say embarrassed because that's bullshit what Drew Brees did. And he should not be 12th. And last year, he was overrated. He was over Pat Mahomes last year, who threw 50 touchdown passes. He was number 2 last year. He is not the second best player in the league. He is not the 12th best player in the league. They overrate him like they always do because they feel sorry because they ain't giving no MVPs. It's the reason why he freaking won no MVPs because maybe he's not that valuable as we think he is. And I'm a Saints fan. Saints fans to come at me. I don't care. I want the smoke. But Drew Brees isn't that guy, bro. He's not 12th. When I think 12th, come on, man, put the team on my back and let's go. He's 12th. 12th.
Y'all put the team on his back in the playoffs, and where he got you?
He folds every year. I mean, they overrated Tom Brady too because he's not 14. But
that's true. That's true. He wasn't 14. I'm saying.
Well, let's get to the underrated people, man. Look, because there's overrated people, like man, about to make me blow a gasket up in here. Who you have as your underrated people?
All right, man. So I'm gonna whisper the first one, bro, because I don't even want to say this shit out loud, bro. But Cam Jordan was underrated. Cam Jordan shouldn't have been in the 20s. He was a borderline top 10 player last year. I don't even like giving Saints player credit, so you know it's real.
Cam Jordan.
I ain't gonna say the one. The two that really stood out to me the most: Devontae Adams and Tre'Davious White. Tre'Davious White was clear cut the second best cornerback in the league last year. Anybody said otherwise was not fucking watching football. That dude, outside of Stephon Gilmore, was the second best cornerback in the league. And this motherfucker was way down in what he was in the 50s? 40s?
No, 47. 47.
Like, come on, man. Like, you put motherfuckers above him that shouldn't even been in the conversation. They didn't give him the credit he deserved. And Devontae Adams at 57? Come on, man.
Yeah,
what fucking game was y'all watching? What game was y'all watching? And and one more thing that stood out to me, bro, and I know you ain't gonna like it. I don't give a fuck. Stephon Gilmore should have been top 5. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. He should have been top fucking 5. He did something we ain't seen since Reeves and Primetime and young Richard Sherman.
Well, he was 9. He wasn't that far away.
He should have been top 5.
9 I'm looking at the players they got. Listen. They got players in front of him that I can see why he was still the 9. Got D-Hop. They got George Kittle. They got George Kittle. They got Christian McCaffrey and Michael Thomas.
I hated him.
He's not ahead of Michael Thomas.
He should have been number 5.
You're not knocking Michael Thomas off the top 5 after that year.
He should have been number 5. Period. That dude locked down everybody they put him in front. The best receiver week in, week out.
We played
him in the playoffs. We only had 73-yard passing. He didn't give up.
Y'all had Ryan Tannehill also.
That is true. But we talking about the playoffs. 73 yards? But even with that, bro, wasn't nobody beating the dude, bro. He played out his fucking mind. He was a top 5 player last year.
Man, that's the two you got. You got Adams and you got
White.
Cam
Jordan.
And Cam Jordan. You know who underrated in my book? Deshaun freaking Watson.
Yes, sir.
At 20.
Yes, sir.
This dude, people talking the same breath as Pat Mahomes. They talking to him in the same breath as Lamar Jackson, but he's 20. You telling me Aaron Rodgers is ahead of him at 16? Tom Brady at 14? We talked about Drew Brees at 12. You couldn't. You got people like Chandler Jones over Deshaun Watson. I seen Watson with no receivers. Son, people double covering D Hop. He had no other receiver that you could name, and I seen him get 300 yards and run for another 100. So you telling me if you going by this list because Lamar Jackson is number one, you going by dual threat and versatile. He's 20.
I mean, but even if you, no matter how you shake the list, whether it's dual threat, whether it's passing, whether it's impact, he
20?
was clearly the fourth best quarterback last year. So to put
Is
him
it?
behind Rodgers, Breeze, and Brady was disrespectful to Watson. And that's coming from a Titans fan. You know I hate that bitch. Fuck him. But anyway, yeah, he was the fourth best
And,
quarterback last year. So he should have been higher.
and then I look at Devontae Adams. That's a head scratcher to me. That's like he's in the conversation. He's the top five receiver. He got him at 57.
Easily.
At least top. I think he's fourth or fifth on my list. Top
Once
five
you get
receiver.
past Julio, Hop, and Thomas, it's Devontae Adams.
It's Devontae Adams. How is
It's
he
Devontae
that
Adams.
low? That low on the list. And I'm just looking at the list. Demario Davis was an all-pro linebacker, 67.
So
I'm
let me
like,
ask you this, because that was another thing that I was curious about. Who in your mind was the best linebacker last year? Because it wasn't Bobby Wagner to me.
oh no, indeed. Demario Davis was the best linebacker last year. He hit everything. He destroyed everything. It was him and Cam Jordan that got us through that stretch when Drew Brees got hurt. They destroyed. He hit. I was at the games. He hit everybody. It didn't matter who it was. He was hitting the coaches on the sideline. He was hitting linebackers. Hitting quarterbacks. The line. Every play you saw Demario Davis. You just saw dreadlocks flying. In my book, Demario Davis was the best cover, not the cover, but the best. He looked like Ray Lewis out there. He was the best linebacker to me last year. I'm not saying that because I was a Saints fan. He truly just hit everybody. Like every play, Demario Davis was in there. It was either him or Cam Jordan was in there. So it was between Demario Davis, the guy from the Packers, one of them Smith brothers. I think it was I
Darius
don't know.
Smith.
Yeah, Darius Smith. You could put
Falling
him
out
in
of his
there.
mind.
You
Hey,
could put
bro,
him in there.
that Monday night game he had, was it against the Bears or the Vikings? They played on Monday night and he dominated the game by his fucking self.
Yes.
That,
You could put
that,
him in
that
there.
yeah, he should have been high also, bro.
They got Darius Smith at 48.
Yeah, he should have been higher too
And then,
because he falling
you
out his
know,
mind.
I know I'm getting a lot of Saints love, but Marshawn Lattimore at 76. He can at least be top 50.
Nah,
He's top 50.
not last
Yeah,
year.
look, I seen him shut down people. I seen him shut
Okay,
down people. I seen him shut down Julio Jones. I seen it.
I already knew you was gonna say that.
He shut him down.
What he did
And
with
Julio
Hopkins?
Jones is I think, 11.
What he did with Hopkins?
Bro, Hopkins is a different beast. We're not talking about the same animal. We're not talking about the same animal here.
Hey, bro, you know
Who can
what?
shut down D Hop one on one?
I give
Did
you
you
credit.
see? Did you see D'Angelo Hall in practice against D Hop? He ended D'Angelo Hall career.
D'Angelo Hall asked for that shit. He shouldn't have been talking shit to them young lions.
All I'm scared is we say all I'm scared of Jesus or something like that.
Yeah, well, you
Ankle
gonna be
broke.
scared of fucking snaps too, man.
Look, listen, bro. I'm just saying. I'm like, I'm not saying put him like, LaMarshawn Lattimore deep up there, but he's higher than Kirk Cousins. He's higher than Kirk Cousins.
But all right, so here's how I looked at it, right? So when I looked at Marshawn Lattimore's season last year, I don't think he had a better season than Logan Ryan. So I wouldn't have put him that high.
Listen, I put Logan Ryan, who was at 60, over Kirk Cousins, who was at 58.
Kirk Cousins shouldn't have been 58. But you do realize that every time Kirk Cousins gets rated, it's because he beat y'all?
Man, listen, he ain't beat us, but he only beat us that one time. That was Case Keenum who do the miracle.
I don't care about that part. What I'm saying is, y'all keep beating these motherfuckers put in the top 100 because they keep beating y'all ass.
Oh, I got another overrated player, Odell Beckham. Overrated at 59. He didn't
Well,
do shit last year.
he
He
should
didn't
have
do
been
shit.
99. He should have been 99.
He ain't
It
do
should be a
shit.
second
He
list.
just because he old. Look, let me just be real. Odell Beckham. His career is one catch. One catch. It was
Keep going up.
that was the highlight of his career. Was one catch.
Well, you can't forget the Josh Norman chick fight when they had the chick fight on the
He,
field. You know that
oh
that's
man,
the two biggest moments of his NFL career.
bro, because he stayed hurt and he not dominant like people say he is. I think he's a great
Definitely.
complimentary piece. He could be a number two, but he's not a number one. I'm starting to see that.
I don't think he's number two either at this point, bro. Like at the end of the day, bro, my biggest beef with Odell is yeah, he'll make the spectacular plays for you, but he'll drop the easy shit. And I never
Yeah.
understood that. I never
And
understood that.
people are telling me that Odell Beckham is still that dude. I'm like, he never was that dude. He had one spectacular catch because nobody was checking for Odell Beckham that year.
Exactly.
They're like, okay, here's this kid out of LSU who's supposed to be a good receiver, and Eli closed his eyes and threw the damn ball up in the air, and he caught the ball with 3 fingers and scored. That was amazing, but that don't catapult you to greatness because it seemed like he don't want to be great.
And bro, the
He got the
man, look,
tools.
I don't want to say it like this, but he's clearly battling some shit inside, bro. He ain't gonna never be the football player he's supposed to be until he just come out, man. Look, it's 2020, bro. Ain't nobody caring about this shit no more, man. Just go ahead and let it be free, man, and your game gonna change, bro. But Odell Beckham was way too. I honestly, I wouldn't even put him on the list after what he did last year, cause he didn't do
Oh,
shit.
that was a hot caca.
Hell yeah,
And
he
then
wasn't shit.
any more people you want to talk about on this list before we get to our last topic? I'm just looking at through this list.
Hey, bro,
I'm looking through it,
we gonna have
and
to do a whole hour just on that list, bro.
on the list, and we might have to revisit that and just do it
Yeah,
because
we
I want to break down it. And look, Saquon Barkley at 31.
too high. The numbers don't say that.
Numbers don't say him at 31. And then
I
Mike
put him
Evans.
over Devontae Adams. I make
Yes,
that make sense.
yes. Mike Evans at 30. I hate Mike Evans, but Mike Evans did his thing. He should at least be
But
over Jamal Adams.
so Jamal Adams shouldn't even be. Fuck Jamal Adams.
Wait,
So
first of
did
all,
they have
they
Mike
got
Evans
Jamal
over
Adams
Godwin?
over. Ah, shit.
Did they
He
have
should be.
Godwin over Evans?
No, they got Evans over Godwin. Godwin at
They need
38, Evans at 30.
they need to switch that because Godwin had a better year.
And then they got Jamal Adams over Richard Sherman.
Bro,
Make it
listen,
make
man.
sense.
So let's go down the top safeties list.
You said a
And I
what?
want you to tell let's go down the safety. Let's break it down by position. Your top
Okay.
safeties last year: Bayard, Fitzpatrick,
Wasn't
Simmons,
on it.
Smith. Why the fuck is Jamal Adams
He
over
over
all of
all
them
of them.
except Fitzpatrick? He over all of them. Like, explain that to me.
He
He's
over
not.
Minka Fitzpatrick is at 35. Bayard not on the list. And who else you
Simmons not
said?
on the list either.
Oh, yeah, he
Simmons
not
not on
on
the
the list
list,
either.
and Harrison Smith is like I want to say 70 or 80 or some shit. He down there.
No, he way down there. I can't even find him. Oh,
Yeah,
he's
he like
64.
70 or 80.
He's 64.
Like Jamal Adams didn't have a better year than none of these dudes. So how the fuck is he 20 anything? What the fuck did they watch to make him say that this dude was anything?
Another one I got is Von Miller. He too high for me. He had 26.
Well,
A couple years ago, yes.
the the Von Miller one is sort of like the
Drop him
Aaron
down
Donald,
to the 30s.
but they did that something like they did with Aaron Donald because Aaron Donald numbers wasn't what they was, but the impact was still there. Like the reason why I'm not upset with the Von Miller shit is, as a Titan fan, we played them and they beat our ass. And Von Miller balled out without getting a sack. We double teamed him the whole game. He was still making plays in the run game. We had to force 2 and 3 people to block him just to keep him from making sacks, and they let everybody else eat. So I understand the Von Miller thing, just like I understood Aaron Donald being number 3 without him having the
But
numbers that he had all these years.
would you put Darius Leonard over Von Miller?
No,
from
there
the coach.
no Darius Leonard numbers fell off. He didn't have the type of numbers that he had the year before. I wouldn't put Darius Leonard
I
over
would put
Devontae.
him over J.J. Watt,
JJ Watt was way too fucking high.
45.
Man,
Bang bang,
bro,
4-5.
this,
Bang bang.
that was that was a fucking fan vote, bro. JJ Watt was way too fucking high, bro. He didn't belong way the fuck up there. Nobody on that fucking Texas defense belong up there.
Their defense was horrible. But one
Terrible.
last, because we gonna come back. We're gonna revisit this one. I might just make a whole podcast about this list, and we're gonna break it down from like 1 to 20. We're gonna break it down 20 to this and that, and because this is a topic that I think we need to revisit because this list is bullshit. I'm gonna put it that way. It's
Like that.
bullshit, and it's hard to fit it into to all these other topics. But this one, since you are a resident baseball fan, COVID test in the MLB. Yeah, I thought I was gonna go with your boy pitching at the Astros who made the face.
Hey, the Astros
that,
deserve that though.
that is normal, but positive COVID test. Should they shut down baseball,
Hey, bro.
or should they? What should they do?
And that was my thing about when I was saying about the bubble. Baseball is one of the least contact sports in the game, and yet you had a whole team test positive. Damn near. You had like 12 to 14 players on the Marlins. Now you have two players on the different team test positive. At the end of the day, man, if one more team tests positive, you just got to go ahead and shut this shit down because we
Because
going
how can you
backwards.
do?
Huh?
I said, how can you have a season without a team? The whole team is shut down.
Hey, bro, they need to shut all this shit down. Realistically, bro, we just need to shut the whole country down, lock everybody in the house for 2 weeks, let this shit die down, and then come back, man. Because at the end of the day, bro, we keep trying to rush it back, and all we doing is going backwards because we in the same position. We end up in the same position we started out in. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have it going because motherfuckers was getting corona. So we rush it back and motherfuckers still getting corona. Like we gotta just shut the shit down, get rid of this shit, and then we can go back to normal like the rest of the world. But no, not America. We too hard headed. No, I don't want to wear no mask. No, I don't want to be in the house no more. No, I don't want quarantine. Man, like, bro, y'all, this shit ain't gonna never be back normal, man. Look, I'm telling you right now, I'm sick of this shit. I ain't been in the bar room and danced nobody grandma in months. I'm tired of this shit, man. We need to shut this shit down. Everybody go to fuck home, spend some time with your family, to 14 days till this shit is over. I understand all these motherfuckers with children tired of being around their kids. Oh, that's cool. But man, everybody just need to go ahead and suck it up, take this loss, man, so we can get back to normal, bro. They need to shut all this shit down. MLB, golf, fishing, fucking uh soccer and stuff. Man, shut all that shit down, man. Everybody
And
go inside, get the shit over with, man.
I can't believe I agree with that. We need to shut it down, bro. Like the
Yeah, no.
NBA, I can see because they're in a bubble, and nothing but the people are in the bubble, unless the people are living in the bubble. I don't know if they're living in the bubble.
I
That's the
mean,
only
but
way I can see
with
not
that,
get.
my thing with that is you still gotta get supplies to and from the bubble.
Yeah,
You can't control everything. Like shit still gotta come in contact with the outside world. So there's really no such thing as a fucking
yeah.
bubble.
So I put
You
it
know
this
what I
way:
mean? So
MLB should cancel because first of all, most of them are in open, they're in open stadiums. So if somebody nearby coughing is on the field,
yeah.
they done like when I go to work, bro. I have 3 masks on, bro. Like I'm like that. Then I have a face shield because you don't realize when people talk, they spit, and
All in your face.
you don't even notice. You don't even feel it. So that's germs. So if a coronavirus person come talking to you and they just talking, droplets from their mouth, or even sometimes their nose, if their nose dripping, can hit you in the face and you don't even know it. And boom, you got COVID. And you can wash your hands all you want. Man, it's serious. And people need to take COVID serious. Like just shut down everything. Let's get this under control like Italy, Japan, and all these other places did. And let's just shut it down. Just shut it down.
That's it.
But y'all worrying about big business, so big business gonna always be there. Always. Don't worry about this stuff. Y'all want these y'all let millionaires tell y'all what to do. Millionaire problems ain't our problem. Our problem need to shut this stuff down so we can be safe. So we can enjoy our sports like we need to enjoy it. Instead of having virtual fans, fake crowd noise, and like, man, come on, man. Like, this is too much. This is too much.
Hey,
And this is a
bro.
perfect lead in until, I won't give my shout outs, and I'm gonna let you get yours. To my girl, man. She selling masks. She doing her part for the COVID. So she doing her part, and I'm about to show you a little video she made of her mask. I'm coming. I'm sorry about that. But she making masks like for women who want to be. There you go. Set the screen. As you can see, the mask she's selling them at the Yanni Garden for I think it's $12 for one. So look, get your mask on, and you won't look fashionable like she do. You gonna get a mask? You gonna get a mask? Too nasty. You gonna get a mask?
Hey, bro. I'm not trying to look fashionable, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking the hospital mask because I don't be around people like that. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? I, I don't barely go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But if she make me a special Saints haters mask, we could talk about something. You heard me?
Saying say this mask. You got this shout
Yeah.
out.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? Just shout out to you, man. Keeping it pumping, bro. See you working. You got your other shows going, bro. Big ups to you on this one. You hear me? It's the only shout out I got today, though.
All right, man. I got another special shout out though. Keeping the mask theme going. It's from uh this entrepreneur, man. She always like sharing the shows on IG, and I told her I'd do something special for her. Sharing the shows, like comment, like she likes everything. And me, I'm like, I got the mindset of everybody can eat, but y'all need to follow this. She makes her own hand stitched masks, and she's doing that, to spend more time with her daughter and stuff. People taught her how to sew. She, I got one on her too. I'd like to support, businesses, especially black businesses, because we don't usually do that. I'm not trying to make it a black white thing, but we normally don't do that, and I believe everybody can eat. So here's a mask that she sells, and y'all can go ahead on and follow that. And she, named Jetta, and she sells all these types of masks as well. So you can support not just one company, you can support them all, man. Masks gonna be is the wave of the future. You're gonna need a mask for everything. So you can get you some masks with this new outfit you're gonna get. She got it for one for the kids and everything, man. So look, I'm just telling y'all, I support who support me. And like I just showed my girl mask alert stuff, my girl gotta go first. You know how it is. Queen first. But I want to tell our big ups, my rap tribe. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for liking every single video I put up from us. She likes it, and she shows her friends, and it got me more people on IG. So y'all follow her. I said I was gonna do that. I'm a man of my word, so y'all go ahead on and do that, man. So that's my end of my shout outs, man. But any last words too nasty before we get out of here?
Oh man, much love to the queen for liking and supporting. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on IG, but you know my dog gonna hold it down for that, man. But only thing I gotta say is, man, I want to send a shout out to Stephen King, man. I appreciate that energy, you know what I'm saying, and I appreciate you taking that bet, man. But Tennessee wasn't no fluke, bro. We serious, and I'm gonna show you again next year. You heard me? That's on the shot I got. You heard me?
Just like that, man. I like people who honor their bets. But like I say, shout out to Uptown, man. You know how I do it, man. I always shout out my birthplace. Man, shout out
Oh
to Uptown,
yes.
New Orleans. That's what made me, baby. And like I said, like I always say, I'm just a kid from Uptown. And shout out to my girl, man, like for having me holding it down. Shout out to you for getting the show. We're supposed to have another guest, Brandon. He has some technical difficulties, man, so he'll be on the next one. But shout out to him for helping me out, man. So he'll be definitely on the NFL 100 list. We might try to push one out this weekend. How you looking Sunday? I'm gonna do it on live. Yeah, how you looking Sunday?
I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
We gonna get back to it, and until next time, man. Y'all be easy, man. Stay safe out there. Mask up, please. All you dummies out there who ain't masking up, mask up, please.
Straight like that.